events unfold as she tries to use her so-called pretty privilege to dodge the consequences. You won't want to miss this riveting encounter. Let's start with entitled and demanding 25-year-old who is arrested for drunk driving. On January 2nd, 2024, Chillicothe police officer Kite conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle observed driving without headlights and with expired registration tags. The vehicle pulled into a gas station where Officer Kite encountered the driver and passenger. The 24-year-old driver admitted to smoking an illegal substance, prompting Officer Kite to focus on the passenger who was seated in the back seat.
Hello, how we doing?
Hi.
I'm Officer Kite City Police. Have your license, registration, proof of insurance, please. Yeah, did what? Pulled you over?
My tags.
Your tags, and you also crossed the street here with no headlights on.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You drove all through these parking lots here with no headlights on. If someone would have been traveling through them, you could have been struck.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. That's my fault. But my tag, yeah, I tried to go get it today because I just got paid. They told me to wait till I got paid, but it was New Year's and they're closed.
Who do you got back here with you?
This is my friend.
During the traffic stop, Officer Kite initially addressed the driver, who confessed to recent drug use. The situation escalated when Officer Kite noted a strong odor of cannabis emanating from the vehicle. The driver presented a joint, confirming the presence of illegal substances. Both the driver and the passenger were asked to exit the vehicle.
So you're from Columbus. So what are you down here for?
Yeah, I'm picking up my friend from the hotel over there. They was stuck out here. They don't got a ride home.
Okay. Yeah, hey, was there in the vehicle any weapons or illegal drugs?
No.
Okay, because I'm getting a strong sentiment coming from your vehicle.
I did have, it's a roach in here, right here. So.
Okay. Do you have a medical card?
I do not.
Okay. All right. You care to come over and drive her out? Nothing else in the vehicle?
Nope.
Step up here in the front of the vehicle, man. Okay. Have her step around back. Now you're gonna need to identify. Step back there. You're gonna need to identify yourself, that officer. Okay.
Officer Kite then turned his attention to the passenger. Despite repeated requests for identification, the passenger refused to comply. Officer Kite informed her that failure to provide identification could result in arrest for obstruction. Faced with the threat of arrest, the passenger finally identified herself. It was revealed that she had an outstanding warrant from a neighboring county. Consequently, she was placed under arrest.
You got your ID on you?
No, why do I need to identify myself? I was only just sitting in the back seat. I wasn't the one driving.
Well, because
I wasn't doing anything illegal.
So this is his stop. You told me I have to identify you.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I don't feel comfortable doing that.
Okay, so here's where we go with that. So you can either identify yourself or you can go to jail for obstruction.
Why? How's that obstruction?
Because I have a lawful reason to identify you. This is a lawful stop. So therefore you have to identify yourself to me. If you do not identify yourself to me, then you can go to jail.
What?
You're being detained right now for your warrant, okay?
Why?
And we're going to take this.
Why am I
Because you have a
being
warrant.
detained? Where do I have a warrant at?
Takeaway?
Takeaway.
Takeaway county.
I'm on non-reporting probation there. I shouldn't have a warrant.
You're being detained, okay? You're not under arrest yet, okay? You're being detained. Part of this investigation because we found illegal drugs in this vehicle.
Okay.
And you have a warrant, okay?
The driver, who had admitted to drug use, was asked to perform field sobriety tests. Based on the results, she was arrested for driving under the influence, DUI. The driver was transported to the county jail, where she provided a urine sample for testing.
Count out loud.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, I got confused on the step part. 18,000, 19,000. Oh, that's so hard. I'm so sorry. 21,000, 21, 1,000, 22, 1,000, 23, 1,000. Oh,
Go ahead and stop. Go
I
and
was
relax.
just saying, can I try this?
Go
Can I
and
try the
relax.
other one?
Go and relax. We're gonna move on, okay? Left. Left. Right. Alright, relax. Alright, Haley. You're under arrest for OBI, okay?
Oh, I thought he was doing good.
Put your hands together like you're praying. That'll make the cuffs go on a little easier. So I'm going to boil this all down to real simple for you, okay? I'm going to request a urine screen from you. Not a breath screen, a urine screen. That'll be done at the Ross County Jail, okay? That'll be sent off to be evaluated, and your urine will be tested for any kind of controlled substance, okay? Because I believe you to be under the influence of controlled substance.
The passenger was arrested for failing to provide identification and for an outstanding warrant, then transported to the county line and handed over to a sheriff's deputy from the neighboring county.
I have a bag of clothes. It's like a blue duffel bag back there.
Okay. Is there anything else I'm going to find in these bags?
In my bags, no.
Okay. You sure?
I'm positive.
All right. Hang tight.
Meanwhile, the driver, charged with DUI after field sobriety tests, was taken to the county jail, where she provided a urine specimen for testing to determine her blood alcohol content and the presence of controlled substances.
These are like you get like at the doctor's office.
Yeah, the big ones, big thick ones.
Those would be good for men, maybe.
Yeah. At least she provided a sample for us. Some people have
Yeah, I'm surprised she hit it.
have a lot of trouble.
Under Florida statutes, Chapter 316, 193, a DUI is defined as driving with a BAC of 0.08% or higher, or being impaired by drugs or alcohol. Penalties for a first offense include up to 6 months in jail, fines up to $1,000, and mandatory DUI school. Repeat offenses lead to harsher penalties, including longer jail time and higher fines, along with an ignition interlock device requirement. Refusing to provide identification when requested by law enforcement is covered under Florida statutes, Chapter 901-36. This can result in a misdemeanor charge, punishable by up to 1 year in jail and a $1,000 fine. Such refusal impedes law enforcement and can lead to additional legal trouble. On the evening of November 4th, 2023, a routine traffic stop by Belmar Police Officer Voitko quickly escalated into a DUI arrest that highlighted both the dangers of impaired driving and the legal consequences that follow such behavior. The incident unfolded when Officer Voitko observed a vehicle traveling the wrong way down a one-way street, failing to stop at a nearby intersection. This traffic violation prompted the officer to initiate a stop, a decision that would soon uncover further infractions.
Hello? Hi, Patrolman Blake of Belmar Police. You have your license, registration, insurance? Who's this in front of you? You don't know who they are?
No, don't know them. I just pulled over because I saw them pull over and I saw you guys.
Oh, okay.
Pull over and then I saw you guys. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm just so confused.
All right. Do you have your driver's license and your insurance? Do you know why I'm stopping you? At 17th and Ocean, you blew the stop sign and cut a car off coming across the road.
No.
Okay. Okay. Do you have your insurance and your license? Is that your ID?
This is my
This is your new one?
yes, that's my New Jersey license.
Okay. You live in Elizabeth?
Yes.
Upon approaching the vehicle, Officer Voitko immediately detected the unmistakable odor of alcohol emanating from inside. Given this observation, the officer asked the driver, a 25-year-old woman, to exit the vehicle to perform standardized field sobriety tests, SFSTs. Despite her own belief that she had successfully passed these tests, the officer determined otherwise. The woman's performance on the SFSTs did not meet the necessary standards. leading to her arrest for driving under the influence, DUI.
How much have you had to drink tonight? One glass of wine. Where are you coming from? Okay, I'll take that. You have to step out.
That's completely fine with me. I just
Okay.
don't think that's right, but okay.
All right. Yeah, just step around in the back of the
Can I
vehicle.
call my cousin?
Not right now.
So if you just stand right there with your feet together, okay? I'm just going to do a test with your eyes. Do you have any issues with your eyes or anything like that? Any health
No.
problems?
I'm
No,
good.
no.
I'm good.
Okay.
I can see perfectly fine. I'm just,
Okay.
That's really rude. I'm sorry.
All right.
Put your hands down to your side, counting out loud.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Okay.
11, 12. 13.
Listen.
Listen, you got to listen to the...
Instructions.
Yes.
You're under arrest. There's your phone today.
Wait. Wait.
Hold, just listen. Let him handcuff you, okay? Relax.
Wait, I'm sorry. I have a freaking cop exam tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, why are you arresting me?
For driving under the influence, okay?
Following her arrest, the woman's uncooperative behavior continued. When instructed to enter the back of the police vehicle, she refused, requiring Officer Voitko and another officer to assist her into the rear seat. This resistance is often seen in DUI cases, with a suspect under the influence of alcohol may lack the ability to fully comprehend the situation or may act out in frustration.
I'm not getting in that car because
You have to, okay? You don't have a choice. You're under arrest. Have a seat in the car, please. You have to get in the car.
why?
You are under
Because
arrest.
you're under arrest for driving under the influence, okay?
I'm just not getting in the car
You
because
have to get in the car.
didn't.
Come on, you gotta get in the car.
Have a seat.
Unless I have an explanation as to why you're doing that.
Have a seat in the
No,
car.
I need a reason. I'm not getting in this car unless I have a reason.
Stop.
I need a reason. I'm not getting in this car for no reason. Respectfully, you can't do that. You know, legally you can't do that. You can't put
Get into the car.
Such behavior not only complicates the arrest process, but can also lead to additional charges, as we will discuss later. The woman's conduct did not improve upon arrival at the police station.
All right, you can step out. Just watch your head, okay?
What's your name again?
Patrolman Voitko.
Hold on.
Just walk straight through this door, make a left, and then a quick right, and have a seat on the bench right in this room, okay?
This is a right, but okay.
Okay. You sit right here on the bench. I'm just gonna take one cuff off, and I'm gonna cuff you there so it's a little more comfortable, okay?
Initially, she agreed to submit to evidential breath testing, which is a standard procedure in DUI cases to determine blood alcohol concentration, BAC. However, when she was denied the opportunity to make a phone call before the test, she changed her mind and refused to take the breath test altogether.
I repeat, the law requires you to submit samples of your breath for testing. Will you submit samples of your breath?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Can I make one phone call?
Once all of this is done, we will give you the opportunity to make a phone call, okay?
Well, what does this paperwork entitle?
Well, we have to take your breath samples. And then we have to do all the paperwork.
You
But we can't do anything until we
don't
take your breath
have
samples.
to take my breath samples.
You agreed to it. That's why we're doing it.
So yeah, this is where we're at.
I didn't agree to it. I'm just saying that.
In Florida, refusing to submit to a breath test after being lawfully arrested for DUI carries significant legal consequences, which we will explore in detail. Driving under the influence, DUI, is addressed under Florida statutes, Chapter 316, Section 193. DUI involves operating a vehicle with a blood alcohol concentration, BAC, of 0.08% or higher, or being impaired by alcohol or drugs. A first-time offence can lead to up to 6 months in jail, a fine up to $1,000, and a license suspension of up to 1 year. emphasizing the serious nature of impaired driving. Florida's implied consent law, found in Chapter 316, Section 1932, mandates that drivers consent to chemical testing when arrested for DUI. Refusal to take a breath test after a first offence results in a 1-year license suspension. Subsequent refusals are considered a first-degree misdemeanour, punishable by up to 1 year in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. All right, it seems like this woman just landed herself in hot water, but this is not the worst case. Just wait until you see this next one.
On January 29, 2023, officers responded
to a single vehicle crash near an intersection where a woman had blown a tire after taking a sharp turn, hitting a curb, and crashing near a fence. Fire department officials assessed the woman, but she declined any medical treatment. The woman explained she had been driving too fast around the corner and admitted to ongoing car issues.
Any questions for us? You okay? Okay. Take care, okay? Yep.
Good luck. Good. Just tell me about what happened.
Coming around the corner, I guess I came too fast. I don't know.
Okay.
I've also been having a lot of car problem with this car. A lot of not regulating when I needed to stop. A lot of workout on everything.
She also mentioned using marijuana earlier in the day and having a small amount of vodka in the car. Despite these admissions, she agreed to perform field sobriety tests, noting that she had hit her head earlier while shifting gears.
The fire guys were telling me that you may have had something to drink or smoke today.
I had a little bit to smoke today.
Anything to drink?
Little than just a lick.
Just a what?
Just a lick.
Just a lick?
Enough to wet my lips.
Gotcha. Are you able to perform some tests to determine if you're okay to drive, or?
Oh yeah,
okay. Do you want to participate in those tests? They're called standardized field sobriety tests.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. Any head injuries or anything like that?
Nose and head.
Nose and head injuries?
Yes.
The sobriety tests showed clear impairment, including balance issues and signs of intoxication, leading to her arrest for DUI. During the arrest, she resisted, trying to escape her handcuffs and kicking an officer, which led to additional charges. Her confrontational behavior included threats of legal action and demands to see the officer's identification, which heightened the tension.
Don't forget to count out loud.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 21, 22, 23, 24, 27.
Okay, so what's going to go on today is you will be placed under arrest for suspicion of DUI, okay? Based on the investigation, just go ahead and put your arms behind your back. I believe you're impaired to the slightest degree.
I am not.
Okay.
No, actually, I know my right.
Don't do that.
I went to
Just walk, alright?
No, I took my citizen's arrest. I took my citizen's arrest. I know what I'm allowed and what I'm not allowed.
Don't kick. Stop. That's enough.
No.
Knock it off. You're just making it worse for yourself.
Let me go and I'll let you go.
That's not how it works. You just assaulted a officer
Care,
twice.
you guys piece of shit. You guys love. What, are you gonna be a big baby about it? You piece of shit.
Officers found vape pen parts and THC oil in her belongings. Despite her claims of knowing her rights and citing Arizona laws, she resisted arrest and made derogatory remarks. A search of her vehicle revealed open alcohol and marijuana, complicating her legal situation.
Fred, how much further do you want me to
You're
Fred,
good.
Daddy?
Stop.
How much further? How much further, Daddy? How much further?
Yeah, it should
Come
be
on.
blunt.
Come on. Oh my God, the weed. He knew about it.
At the station, she initially resisted, but eventually complied with testing, though she tried to manipulate her handcuffs. Breathalyzer results showed BAC levels of 0.136% and 0.145%, confirming the DUI charges and strengthening the case against her.
And then you can have a seat on that metal chair right there. Just gotta wait 2 minutes.
The suspect provided 2 breath samples of 0.13 and 0.14 BAC.
Under Florida law, for a first-time DUI offense with a BAC of 0.4, potential penalties include a fine ranging from $500 to $1,000, probation for up to 1 year, imprisonment for up to 6 months, a driver's license suspension of up to 6 months, and mandatory DUI school. These penalties are outlined under Chapter 316, Section 193 of the Florida statutes, which governs the legal consequences for driving under the influence. The woman was charged with misdemeanor DUI in the slightest degree, misdemeanor DUI with a BAC of 0.8 or above, and misdemeanor assault to provoke or injure. It's surprising that in her 2 years of studying criminal justice, she wasn't taught that driving under the influence of alcohol and drugs, as well as assault, are illegal. All right, fellas, what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting and educational contents in the future.